Good morning, everyone. I, Vidyasagar, welcome you all in the e-learning class of Modern International School Hiswa. I am going to start subject SPL of Standard 6, and your chapter is What is Government? Dear students, in this we are going to discuss about the democratic government. As we know, the India is a democratic country, and since it is democratic, then how much struggle and how much difficulties that has been faced by us to just achieve this freedom, and where we all can, whether we are rich, whether we are poor, it doesn't matter, but all can enjoy the same facilities which have been given in this free India. As we know that the main features of a democracy is that people have to elect their leader. So in a democracy it is ruled by the peoples. So simply we can say that in a democracy it is ruled by the peoples, and the idea which have been provided that people rule themselves by participating in the making of these rules. Democratic rules in our times is usually referred to as representative democracy. It means that we are not directly participating, but once we must elect some of the person which can participate in the direct government, and it can lead to us. It means whatever the problems are, it can be solved by our representatives. This is the main theme of the democracy. Wherever we can also say that the decisions for the entire population or the day cannot itself democratic unless it allow what is known as universal adult franchise. Dear students, as I have already discussed you about universal adult franchise, it means the idea of giving the votes, the rights of the giving the votes without watching their socio and economic condition, and those people whose age are above 18, those are known as universal adult franchise. In Hindi we can say Sarvabhaum Vyask Matadhikar. It means in this criteria, those peoples who are achieved their age 18s, they are considered to be adult and they are eligible to give the votes to their representatives. Now it was not the same like today we all are choosing our government. It was not the same in the earlier times. Like the women, they were not allowed to cast their votes, as those peoples who also don't have the wealth, they were also not allowed to cast their votes, because the votes, it was considered as one of the supreme things, wherever our leaders, they just struggle for it. And as the Mahatma Gandhi, when they returned from South Africa 1915, then they also watched here that this type of discrimination was doing here. And as we know that the firstly in 1909, the Muslims they were allowed to vote, and they were allowed to vote, but only few of the peoples, they were only allowed to vote. As we know that in India before independence, only a small minority was allowed to vote. That I am telling that during 1909, and when Gandhiji came to know about this, then in Young India, which is a magazine written by Gandhiji, in 1931 he has written that it means Gandhiji, that they cannot believe that this idea is being prevailing here, where a man had the wealth, he only eligible to vote, but a man who have a good character, he is not eligible to vote. Wherever the women, they are also not eligible to vote. So in or any of the person who is just surviving their livelihood with their sweat, they are also not allowed to vote. This kind of discrimination, when watched by Gandhiji, were very disappointed, and further he also struggle about it, and just written that vote for the crime of being a poor man. It means if you are poor, then you are not allowed to vote. So this type of discrimination, this all was very disappointing for our great leaders, and such of these difficulties were cleared away. And further, nowadays we can see that we are eligible to vote, we can survive, we can express ourselves, and these type of things were being done by the government. Okay, so one of the box point it is given here, that in the early times, during, you can say that during the First World War 1940 to 1918, the women's in the worldwide, they were also, like in UK, like in America, they were also not, again continuing, that these women, they were not allowed to vote. And further, this was during the First World War, and that's why the women's around all over the world, they have started the movement, and this movement was further known as women suffrage movement. You can also know it as women suffrage movements. As the suffrage, it means the right to votes. It means they were also want to know that we also we should also have the rights to cast our votes. It means they were not casting their votes, and they it seems that they are not the active member of the society, and that's why they were doing this actively. And during those wars, as the men's, they were away fighting, and they were all including in those wars. So because of this, the women's call upon, and they do it as earlier considered that these are the men's work, and like all the works which was being done by the men, these all works were peacefully, and you can say it was better done by the women also. So the peoples, they were also started discussing that women can also perform the same activities which are being done by the man, and there should be no any differences between the man and the woman. And if this type of stereotype is being created in the society, then it should be completed, it should be vanished, it should be abolished like this. So the women, they began to see as being equally capable to making decisions, and thus these suffragette movements were started, and these demanded that all the women, they should have given the rights to vote, and to also get their demands heard. It means they should also, they were also wants that they should also get the equal rights and equal everything whatever they could achieve in their society. Like some of the movements, it was getting during 1920s also, and within that many of the women, they were imprisoned, and many of them were gone to the hunger strikes, and thus the American women then got the right to vote during 1920, while the UK, they get in 1928. So see that what was the struggle and what was the features that shows that how the women's as well as the men's, they have been a struggle for our new country and new society and the new world, which was very different from the present time. But if we have got this free India, then we must be able, and we must be active to choose our government, and we must be responsible that what are role for us toward the government, and what are the role of the government toward us. So these perceptions should be clear. Okay, dear friends, read the paragraph and keep watching. Thank you.